Yo, what's up, y'all? It's your boy Byron, the instructor. We're here at the USCCA Expo, and I'm here with Josh at Trijicon. Give y'all some game on some options. So, Josh, what are some options people have if you have, let's say, a Glock 48, a slimline pistol, what they want to put the optics on?
Sure. Yeah, so for slimline pistols, that's going to be the RMR CC. So it's our small version of the RMR. Basically, it takes all of the heritage that the RMR's had for the last 8 or 9 years of being a pistol and puts that into a smaller package that is more for your Glock 43s, your P365 XLs, your Hellcat OSPs, anything that's a real micro compact pistol. And we've got plates that'll adapt for pretty much any of those ones that are ready for optics to be able to put the RMR CC on there.
That's cool. And a lot of y'all probably noticed that whenever you are purchasing a gun that's MOS, most of the plates, or even on aftermarket slides, most of the plates are cut for RMR. That says who's the popular guy, right? And that would be, like he was saying, your typical RMR.
Yep, the full size. Yep, that's the full size RMR right here. So yeah, it's pretty much the industry standard footprint for all mid-size and full-size guns. Pretty much anything out there is going to be ready to go.
It's a fancy color.
It is a fancy color one, yeah. Usually they're black. This one is actually the exact optic that Special Forces use. Okay. So you can also buy that one in the consumers. But there's a few different versions of RMRs. The most common one is the one that's going to have the buttons on either side to adjust the brightness up and down. Mm-hmm. There is another one that doesn't have buttons, and that's just auto adjust. It's automatically adjusting
with the triangle. I have one of those.
Yep.
I haven't put it on the gun yet, but I have that.
Yeah, there's a third type actually that has that triangle, and that's the kind that has a little strip along the top, and that's because it's illuminated by fiber and tritium, whereas all the others are illuminated by batteries, as typical for LEDs. And the nice thing though about the RMR and all the Trijicon red dots is that the ones that are illuminated by battery have a 4-year battery life, and that's always on. So it's really crazy what our engineers have been able to do to enable it to have such a low drain LED. But it does 4 years. That's on the middle setting, and then basically in that auto mode I was talking about, and you can just leave it on. It's not shake awake. It's always there. It's just always ready for it anytime you need it.
Gotcha.
And then
what's that, the SRO?
Yeah, the SRO, yeah. So the same footprint as the RMR. So again, for mid-size, full-size guns, anything that will take an RMR, you can also drop an SRO on. So the footprint's the same. It's just got a little bit of bigger window, and it has a top-loading battery. Same battery life as the RMR. This is really great if you're just getting into red dots on pistols, to start with as big a window as you can.
Yeah.
And the SRO is the biggest window out there, and it's super clear glass. It's the easiest way to start to pick up a dot.
Yeah.
Once you get used to it, and you kind of get that presentation, then the dot's always there, right? But initially, it's nice to have a little bigger windows. The SRO has that for you.
Now, what if I'm going for a long gun?
Yeah.
What's some of the good options? I know the Acog is the favorite of the military.
Sure, yeah.
And a lot of law enforcement agencies.
Yep, yeah, Acog's been filled with the Marines and the Army for about 20 years now, so it's kind of the go-to. The thing about that makes the Acog unique, it's somewhat of what I was talking about with that RMR version where it's battery-free. So this fiber strip on top is it's illuminating the reticle, and then the fiber's not getting like this tritium in it, just like our tritium in our night sights, and that's radioactive glows. So day or night you've got illumination but no battery. So that's one thing that makes the Acog unique. The other thing is just it's incredibly durable. So they're all a fixed power magnification, it's not adjustable. So they go from a 1.5, a 2, a 3, or a 4 power. This is a 3.5. And so there's no buttons, there's nothing to change, there's nothing to go wrong. It's just a fixed prism-based scope. So that's why the military likes it, because there's just nothing that could possibly break it. It's just so durable.
It is what it is. Mount it, use it.
Yeah, that's right, exactly. But for those folks out there, who want something that does have a little bit more adjustability or versatility, a lot of the low power variable is obviously a big thing right now, right? So this is one of our better sellers. This is the Credo 1-6 low power variable optic, and it's a first focal point reticle. So basically that means that reticle is going to get bigger as you increase the magnification, and that's really nice because it's almost like having two reticles in one. At that 1 power, you've got a nice big segmented circle style reticle, and then as you crank it all the way up to the 6 power, now you come into a real fine cross dot in the center. So you've got really a real quick, easy 1 power close-up stuff, and then you want to take that longer shot, you got a nice precise aim. So low power variables are a great way to go, and obviously the Credo 1-6 is a great option for that. There's also a Credo 1-8 option for people who want something a little bit longer. Yeah.
Let's talk about this fancy guy right here I stumble upon. This is crazy,
Yeah, so this is Trijicon Thermal Night Vision. So this particular model is the IR Hunter model. We also have another one called the IR Reap IR. And I mean, ultimately, this is for your coyote and hog hunting. and it's just, this is the top of the line from a durability perspective and as well as resolution. So the nice thing about if you're going to invest the kind of money, because these are pretty expensive, you're going to invest a lot of money in the thermal, you want something that's going to last.
Yep.
And just because of the reputation we have at Trijicon, this thing is going to be something that will really last you. So it's the same style housing that we use for the Acog. So it's a forged aluminum housing, one big piece. So there's just, again, no points of failure. Same thing with drop tests, water tests, all those kind of tests. We do that on our homes as well. So, you're going to invest this money, you want it to last you.
So, you said that. How much are these going for?
So they range between $6,000 and $10,000. And so this particular model is about $8,000. And the variance between that 6 and 10 is just basically how far you're going to shoot it. So it's how big of an objective lens it has, how much magnification. So they're basically a 1x, a 2x, and a 3x base magnification. This is the 2x, so it's 8,000. The 1x is 6,000, and the 3x is 10,000.
Got it. So, Josh,
Yeah.
it's a good amount of money.
It
If I hit the hole and he's not down, and I beat the snot out of him until he's done with this.
It'll last.
And if it doesn't last in the breaks, what happens?
If there was a housing issue or something like that, we'll take care of it for sure. Lifetime, not going to be an issue. Electronics are warranty for 5 years, and usually if there's going to be an issue, it's going to come up right away in the electronics. And otherwise, we've got some of these scopes out there 10 years and they're still running. There's not a defined life to them like there is with phosphorus tube and traditional life.
Got it. All right, cool. Thanks for your time, John.
Yeah, of course. Thanks, man. Thanks for coming by.
Have fun. Shoot safe. Stay dangerous.